Hello everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom for this upcoming week of February 23rd through March 1st, 2025. Can you believe it's March already? Well, my name is Claire Candy Hoff, and my name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International bestseller, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to thank everyone who has liked and shared, subscribed, recommended my Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel. And if you choose to become a subscriber, you will receive notification when I upload new videos. I'd also like to thank those people who have made donations for my free content. And if you'd like to donate, I have left my PayPal link in the description box down below with all of my contact details. Now, here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, we will pull tarot cards and runes and, well, not runes today, but oracle cards at the end. But where do we start? We always start by looking into the astrological heavens to see the planetary and celestial energies that will be affecting all of us. To start off with today, we are wishing a big happy birthday to all those fishies out there, to all Pisceans, because the sun entered Pisces on February the 18th. Now, being the last sign in the zodiacal wheel before the new year starts in Aries. And as I mentioned last week, I'm one of those people that believe that the true new year starts with Aries, which will start on March 20th and not on January 1st. But Pisces season is a month when we are given the last time to reflect on the past year in order to tie up loose ends and try to make sense of the last 12-month solar rotation before we begin a new cycle. You know, with Pisces also being the last sign on the zodiacal wheel, some do say that it holds a piece of each of the other signs that we experienced in the past 11 months. And Pisces' deeply, deeply felt emotional energies gives us time to reflect on what we learned or what we didn't learn through our journey over the past year. Pisces also represents wholeness. It represents completion. So we may find ourselves wrapping things up and feeling a sense of accomplishment. And quite frankly, anyone who has lived during these past 2 to 5 years, especially with all the revelations and disclosures going on, and still has some sense of sanity, peace, and balance, can give themselves great kudos and much credit. Pisces is the perfect sign to help us as it flows with a sense of mystery, and it encourages us to go deep into our imaginations and our intuition. We have a whole month to dive way deep into this watery emotional sign, to surrender ourselves to the unknown and trust what still remains to be unseen. Because it encourages us to dive into profound depths of emotions, it has an uncanny way of revealing illusions that we may still be clinging on to. By releasing these illusions, it can lead to dissolving barriers, which allows us to connect to higher and higher realms of consciousness. At the very heart of Pisces, it's just pure heart energy, and it might make us more emotional. It might make us more sensitive, but there's nothing quite like it for getting us to do some really deep spiritual cleansing. Today, we have an amazing portal opening. It's February 22nd, or we have the 2-22 portal. It's unlocking a gateway to a new reality filled with high vibrational energies of unconditional love, literally unleashing sacred connections for us. For so many in the collective, this will be a reminder that the universe not only heard your pleas and your prayers, but has put all the puzzle pieces together to fulfill them, and with some being fulfilled in the most miraculous of ways. This will be bringing the right people in and the most amazing opportunities into many people's lives. It's all designed to align ourselves with our highest purpose. Open your heart to receive blessings beyond your wildest imaginations. Oh, and my angelic family, who I am part of as Angel Ariel, we are known as the Posse of Angels. The Posse of Angels and I are reminding everyone that now is the perfect time to ask your angels to show you how. How can I jump timelines into the new earth? Well, this is actually a rhetorical question, for there is nothing that we still have to do anymore to be part of this new earth. But when your new earth soul family shows up with offers and opportunities to collaborate and connect together, and these offers and opportunities tick all your checklist of wishes, that is when you know that you have arrived in the new earth. And for so many of us, we can feel it. It's just around the corner. Next, the Posse of Angels is asking us if we are ready to release months and months of pent-up emotions. Well, my answer is a resounding yes, yes, and yes. Tomorrow, on February 23rd, Mars, the planet of action, fiery determination, and willpower, will end its retrograde. And hallelujah, it'll start to move forward again. It has been in retrograde since 2024, and it may be the reason that we felt sluggish, stagnant, that it didn't really matter what we did. We couldn't get our ideas and projects moving like we desired. Now with Mars stationing direct, we will start to feel that forward momentum, and we will be re-inspired. Now, the Posse of Angels is reminding us that it takes a while for this big planet, Mars, to turn fully around and fully move forward. But just knowing that there is this forward momentum happening, although it just might be psychologically, it helps me, and it does help others to feel better and be more motivated. Mars direct energy will help us to tap into our true, confident self. And because it's occurring during Pisces season, Pisces emotional energy will help us to balance out our assertiveness with sensitivity. Now, all up, Mars direct energies helps us to move with purpose as we feel a sense that there's a green light energy to take significant action on our plans, which may have felt stalled, as I said. Well, the Posse of Angels, here they come in. Here we come in. They're assuring all of us that our plans were never stalled, as there was so much that was going on beneath the surface that we just could not see. And it was like this because it needed to, your angels and your spirit guides needed to connect all the dots perfectly so that when the timing is divine, everything could come together in perfect synchronicity. So that's important to understand. I don't know about you, but Mars Direct makes me very excited, and it makes me inspired to move forward with my projects. We also have a massive energy that is playing out now. Mercury square Jupiter is bringing in a time when luck turns around. Long-awaited communications arrive, long-standing questions are finally answered, and challenges are resolved. Well, the Posse of Angels is reminding all of us, to pay really, really close attention to your signs and those synchronicities and the timing of events now. Because what unfolds now is leading us towards something so much greater. Above all, remain open to surprises, as with the 222 February 22nd portal, it's a wonderful time to manifest. And certainly during Pisces season, which we're in now, it's all about our imaginations and intuition and those deep, deep feelings we manifest through not what we say and we think. It's through the feelings of already having accomplished or having that which you want to manifest. Then to round out this exciting last week of the month, on February 27th, we have the Piscean new moon. This new moon is encouraging us not just to plant new seeds, but its Pisces influence is calling us into a deeper emotional reflection to create space for fresh dreams that truly align with our soul's yearning now. Well, the Posse of Angels is suggesting that we take that wish list that we wrote out last year and dust it off to see if what we wished for previously is still what our soul so deeply desires. With Mars direct energies, we may want to go all gung-ho and throw ourselves into nonstop action. But this energy is about really trusting our intuition to guide our steps to what is most supported by our spiritual team, and to allow them to show us what to take action on. The energy of this month's illumination is characterized by powerful aspects of water and flow, allowing ourselves to be like water and to go with its natural course. The Posse of Angels is suggesting that we don't overreach our expectations, but to really focus on what is aligning for us at this time. There are many in the collective who will see their intentions, their faith, and their vision really, really paying off now. The Posse of Angels wish for us to know that the universe is making the necessary adjustments, last-minute adjustments I just heard, for those wishes of yours to be fulfilled. Don't push a certain expectation. It's a great time to open ourselves, open our arms to receive, and allow. And for additional messages, once again, I went to my Sacred Hags Oracle cards, and shuffle as I may, I could not get one single hag to come out for us. Now, this happens when we need to turn to our wisdom and reflect upon the absolutely heroic novel that is our life. This includes the lessons we learned, the challenges we experienced, and the characters that we encountered along the way. The Posse of Angels is reminding us that none, no matter how much they were in contrast to us, that none of those characters were there in our lives by happen chance. This time of reflection is so very important because with Pisces being the last sign of the zodiacal wheel, some say again that it holds a piece of each of the energies of the previous 11 signs. This is a significant time for us to glean greater understanding about ourselves as we wrap up this year and we prepare to write new chapters as we start a new cycle in Aries. The first card that came out for us is this one, the Full Moon Walk, and it's number 41 or a 5. This is the card of solitude. Now, the Posse of Angels wish for us to know that so much has happened over the past year, especially over the past month, that many of us have become obsessed with turning on our social media and following the ongoing revelations and disclosures that are uncovering fraud and outright corruption. Many of us may feel vindicated after years and years of being stolen from, being voiceless, or if we did speak up, we were shut down and deemed to be a conspiracy theorist. This is causing a pressure cooker of stirred up anger and outright betrayal inside many, contributing to the perpetuation feelings of blame and victimhood and separation and division. Well, the Posse of Angels is suggesting that the greatest medicine that we need right now is to greatly limit our time on social media and increase our solitude. Some of their suggestions to nurture and fortify our divine energies are to spend more time just being with Mother Nature, perhaps visiting with the stars and doing some moon and planet gazing. Once we demonstrate to the universe that we are prioritizing or reprioritizing our peace, our inner tranquility, our serenity, we allow ourselves to be fully present to experience the magic of life. Our next card is this one, which is a number, what's this number? This number 30 or 3 card, the Unburnable Beloved. Beautiful card, and it's the card of clarity. Well, certainly, once we make time for solitude and make it a priority in our lives, we can once again hear the singing of the birds. We can feel the breeze on our skin and connect to the energies of the rocks, the minerals, animals, insects, plants, and trees. This clarity then allows us to make sense of our stories and our interconnectedness with all that is. It gives us the lucidity to understand what parts of our journey have been burnt away and what other parts were like the phoenix, rising again and again. You know, everyone, with this kind of clarity, we gain greater insight on the unburnable part of our soul, our source of magic within, that remains and cannot be burned away, even with much of the old outside world now burning down and turning to ash. Our next card coming out is this one. It's a number 18. It's a number 9, which is about completion. And it's the season of tender roots with that drawing of that fledgling little bird. It's so sweet. Even with much of the world here in the northern hemisphere still under snow and ice, there are days like today when there's an undeniable feel of springtime in the air. The Posse of Angels have assured us that even though the action-packed energy of Mars was sleeping for 5 months in retrograde, there was so much that was and is being birthed just below the surface, out of sight, that we just couldn't see. The fledgling bird in all of us is looking over the edge of our current nest of our lives and is wiggling with excitement to take flight. The Posse of Angels is saying that many in the collective feel like we have been inhaling and inhaling and inhaling for the longest time, and we are readying ourselves for a massive exhale to bring in the new earth. They are showing me a tsunami going slowly and steadily out to sea, out, out, out. And then when there has been an energetic tipping point of people waking up on the planet, and when they have the energy of higher consciousness, when they've reached that, the water will rush in with such force that the change will be undeniable. This is when the much prophesied solar flash will occur. Now they're suggesting to not wait for this to occur, but for us to switch our focus to being in wonder, allowing ourselves to feel enchanted. They're suggesting that to tap into this feeling of absolute awe, of being on the planet now, in this time, in this transformative, momentous time, it would help us immensely if we upped our level of hope and faith, and if we celebrated life's blessing for exactly the way things are. Allow yourself to feel that sense of starting off on a new journey, that sense of innocence, as you are so precious and loved by God's source creator, and so deeply cherished, adored, supported, and guided by your loving ancestors and your spiritual team. And our last card is number 46. One of my favorite cards is the Dance of the Rebel Heathens. 46 card becomes a 1 card of new beginnings, of fresh starts. And this is the card of celebration. In these momentous times of change, it's imperative that we don't wrap ourselves up too tightly, becoming all wound up in, oh, how are things going to unfold, or what is going to happen? Going to so-called authorities, asking, what's going to happen? They don't know what's going to happen. They've never been through this before. Follow your intuition. Stay in the present moment, in that sense of wonder, enchantment, and awe. The posse of angels is reminding us that after years, no. They're saying after decades, no. After millennium, no. Okay, after eons and eons of time, we've now broken through the barrier of darkness into the start of the golden era of light. This should give us cause enough to dance like a whirling dervish, to do an Irish jig, to do the boogie woogie, to do the merengue, the lambada, the boot scooting, belly dancing, break dancing, waltzing, or you can even do clogging if that's what you would prefer. If your hope is waning, dance. If you've lost your clarity, your faith, your way, and your mind, dance. When you can't find anything to celebrate, celebrate yourself and the unparalleled blessing and gift that you are here, not by happen chance, but you're here to share with this new era of transformation all of your gifts and all of your blessings, to take this gorgeous, beloved planet of ours into the golden age. I love that. Thank you so much to my angelic family, posse of angels. And right in the nick of time, these just came in the mail. And so I could not resist pulling 1 card for us today from this beautiful deck. It's called Color Goddess, casting cards. Shuffled, shuffled, shuffled those new cards, and the card that came out was this one. Wasn't surprised when this one came out. It's Coral. Refresh, regeneration, and renewal. Perfect time, perfect timing for the start of Pisces season. And I'll read you. It says, start to wake up your optimism. Consider renewing your contract with your lease on your life. The Coral Goddess likes to peer out from behind, giving us just that little glimpse of her bright promise, much like the sunrise does in the early morning light. She is reminding us of the possibilities on the horizon. Many of us are feeling just like we're on this edge of the tsunami coming in, or this exhale to bring us into the new earth. And no matter what is going on with us presently, feel this sense of celebration and excitement. There is this symbol on the card, which looks like a circle, but it has the head of a serpent. It's called the Ouroboros. It's a snake eating its own tail. It's all very carefully balanced, the wheel and our cycle of life. And we are finishing up a very long, arduous, challenging cycle and about to start a new cycle when we go into Aries. But don't wish just to get to Aries. Take this time to reflect on what you have been through and what you have gone through in Pisces season. Coral Goddess wants you to look ahead, again with hope, believing that no matter how dark things might get, the sun is rising again. You can see it peeking over with its beautiful rays. This door leads to the near future. In the card, it leads to tomorrow and again tomorrows, and it's up to you to what you are going to do with all of them. Yes, each of us can wait and wait and wait and wait and how things are going to happen and when things are going to happen, but we do then miss out on the absolute blessing and the magic and the gift of the now. Beautiful new cards, just came in the nick of time. Let me go to Divine Doors and finish up for today. And we will ask the Posse of Angels. Knock, knock, knock. Ask the Posse of Angels. See if we can make some jump. Oh, there's one jumper. Okay, time to make things jump. 2. It's such a time of optimism. That's what I'm feeling. New beginnings. New beginnings. I certainly do have a sense of awe and enchantment and wonder and just like that excitement of a child. To be here at this momentous time is absolutely amazing. So let's go to the cards, and quite a few came out this time. Okay, there we go. There are 4 here. Okay, first card is this one. And it's the card of passages. We certainly have traversed an enormous cycle for so many of us. Spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. How wonderful and how apt is this? But we've walked through so many of those passages to get where we are now. Next card is this one that came out. Beautiful arch and looks like a very large bonsai tree. And it's begin here, so it's another card of new beginnings. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now. Begin here. Begin with that optimism. Begin with that hope and that faith. Dance, wiggle like the little bird on our card. The fledgling, the season of tender roots. He stands on the rim of his nest. He's never flown before, but he knows it's his time to fly and spread his wings. And what happens is they throw themselves out of the nest, spread their wings, and glide to the ground. Allow Spirit to help you to take that leap of faith and to glide to your next destination. Don't push anything. Next card that's coming out is this one. She looks like she's dancing. And it's the card of yes. Kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and to fly, and those flying references are to our little fledgling bird. And the last card couldn't be more perfect. Is trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe is at play. Don't try to figure things out now. Don't try to force things. Spend your present moment connecting with your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit guides. They will send you signs how and when to move forward and towards what. I hope all that's been helpful for you. Go out and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Remember that Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom airs every week on Saturdays. And if you want more information how to contact me for those wonderful, inspirational, insightful tarot card readings, channeled messages from the Posse of Angels, those Reiki healing energy sessions, which can be done distant healing to anywhere in the universe, and also those emotion code sessions, which help us to release our generational and ancestral blockages that we may not even know that we are carrying. Please go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, and that number is 831-277-3716, and that's Eastern Standard Time. I'm wishing you love, and as always, angel blessings, and I look so forward to speaking with you again next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.